Our campaign will be the first presidential campaign in history to accept Bitcoin donations through the Lightning Network. And today we move one step closer to the future. Today we show the world the power and the durability and the flexibility of Bitcoin. I want to conclude by saying this. Almost everyone in this room is aware of the link between Bitcoin and democracy and freedom. And that's why almost everybody that I meet who is involved in Bitcoin is passionate about it. They're not passionate because it's an interesting currency. They're passionate because of the deep representation of a deep need that we have for liberty and democracy, and the promise that this innovation has to guarantee those virtues.
What's up, guys? Today we dive into the fascinating development between the 2024 presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and his praise of Bitcoin and the Lightning Network. Along with that, we're going to cover the groundbreaking Voltage Google Cloud partnership and Lightning Network integration. Buckle up and join us as a presidential contender and one of the biggest businesses in the world adopt the Bitcoin Lightning Network. You could say things are getting pretty serious. Put on your bullish pants and let's get it.
We are now living in this age of turnkey totalitarianism, where this emerging technology which can empower totalitarian regimes. And our job is to try to build and fortify democratic institutions at the same rate as that totalitarian instruments are being expanded in their power. Things like AI, which really are going to threaten democracy at its base. We need to not be chipping away at our democratic institutions. We need to be fortifying the ones that exist and building new ones. And the biggest, most important one on the horizon is Bitcoin, because it can't be manipulated. All of you, I know, are here, again, not because you love a currency, but because you love our country, you love democracy, you love freedom. And in that sense, your support of Bitcoin puts you in the same category as the framers of the Constitution that gave us that Bill of Rights, that created these democratic institutions. And you are the current manifestation of that impulse. So thank you all very much for everything that you do. And thank you for being part of this movement.
Why don't we go ahead and check out this exchange between RFK Jr. and the great Samson Mow. Samson Mow posted this chart showing the amount of transactions that take place on the Lightning Network. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. commented, "Lightning opens up an exciting future with the guarantee of transactional freedom, which is as important as freedom of speech. Thanks for supporting this initiative, Samson." I mean, the profound significance of a major presidential candidate like RFK Jr., a prominent free speech advocate and author of The Real Anthony Fauci, championing the cause of Bitcoin and the Lightning Network cannot be understated. In a world where the power of Bitcoin and the totalitarian CBDC testing are both growing and expanding rapidly, it is both historical and crucial to have influential figures like RFK Jr. recognize the potential of Bitcoin as a means of fostering economic freedom and privacy.
Asset. And when inflation goes crazy, like I saw it in Chile when I was a kid, 2,500% inflation. When inflation gets to these, runaway, it will give them a bailout, and it's going to force the Fed to at least mediate its extravagance. So that's just another kind of one of the many, many reasons that I like Bitcoin. But beside all the freedom issues, it's absolutely critical because it's the currency of peace, it's the currency of trust, and it's the currency of freedom. And fiat currency is the opposite.
Now, as we witness the rise of Bitcoin, RFK Jr.'s endorsement sends a powerful message. It reflects the growing recognition that traditional financial systems may not adequately serve the needs of individuals and their communities. By praising the Lightning Network, he acknowledges its capacity to address the scalability challenges some fudsters say about Bitcoin, and also makes microtransactions faster, more affordable, and accessible to a wider range of users. Now let's get into this new article from Daily Hodl. Robert F. Kennedy says Bitcoin is the perfect currency, slams SEC's crypto policy. So as we get into it here, let's take the quotes. Bitcoin is the perfect base currency because there's a finite amount of it. The Bitcoin that exists on Earth is infinitely divisible, so it's kind of the perfect currency. It has an intrinsic value and it gives people a way out. Kennedy, who says he isn't a Bitcoin investor, noted that the foundation of Bitcoin is trust and nobody can manipulate it. Quote, there's no human being that can manipulate it. What happens with Bitcoin is very, very democratic. It's all decided by all the miners in a democratic way and by algorithms that can't be manipulated. He may be talking about the node runners more so here. But Kennedy also criticized the regulatory approach of the SEC, arguing that the regulator hasn't been transparent. The environmental lawyers spoke at the Bitcoin 2023 conference in Miami, as we showed you earlier, and announced that his presidential campaign will be the first American in history to accept Bitcoin Lightning donations. A lot of people said Bitcoin in general, but Ron Paul also received donations back in 2012. Kennedy says Bitcoin can act as a bulwark against authoritarian censorship, and he's promised to protect the right to Bitcoin if he's elected president. Quote, as president, I will make sure that your right to hold and use Bitcoin is inviolable. First, I will defend the right of self-custody of Bitcoin and other digital assets. You should be able to own your own private keys the same as you own the keys to your car or your own wallet. RFK Jr.'s statement that Bitcoin is the perfect base currency highlights the importance of having a robust, reliable foundation for a global economy. With its decentralized nature, limited supply, and the cryptographic security, the cyber hornets, Bitcoin offers an alternative to fiat currencies that can be subject to inflation and centralized control. By embracing this revolutionary technology, RFK Jr. demonstrates a forward-thinking approach, emphasizing the potential for financial sovereignty and individual empowerment. This alignment between a major presidential candidate, a proponent of free speech, and the world of Bitcoin marks a historic moment. It signifies the convergence of political discourse, tech innovation, and the pursuit of a more equitable and transparent financial system. And if that wasn't bullish enough, we're not done yet. The integration of the Bitcoin Lightning Network with Google Cloud through an exciting partnership with Voltage is a monumental leap forward. This collaboration between two industry giants has the potential to revolutionize the way we conduct transactions and interact with Bitcoin, advertising, gaming, and so much more. All right, let's get into this article. Google Cloud is promoting Bitcoin's Lightning Network through a new partnership. The announcement notes that Voltage is using Google Cloud to expand into new countries to serve businesses that need to create micropayments, make cross-border payments, or save money transfer fees. By using Voltage and Google Cloud, customers can deploy their workloads globally through two leading vendors. Another point highlighted by the announcement is that Google Cloud is at the forefront of supporting cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. There's shitcoins, there's Bitcoin. You probably know that already. But understand, there is Bitcoin, there is everything else. And here we go. This partnership was announced this Thursday via Google Cloud's Twitter, leaving a giant highlight on how Bitcoin and the Lightning Network are becoming common currency on the internet globally. An innovation coming out of the blockchain space is the Lightning Network, a protocol for sending money over the internet using Bitcoin. Many people cheered the news in the comments, believing it could accelerate Bitcoin's global adoption. Finally, Google Cloud's plans regarding other cryptocurrencies have been around since 2022. In addition to creating Lightning Network nodes such as LND and Bitcoin Pay Server, Voltage also offers integration with other tools such as Nostr. Man, Google Cloud's decision to embrace the Lightning Network signifies a major shift in the perception of Bitcoin. Google Cloud acknowledges the Lightning Network's ability to enhance speed and efficiency of microtransactions and Bitcoin transactions. This integration opens up a world of possibilities for businesses, individuals, and provides them seamless, fast Lightning payment capabilities. This collaboration instills confidence in the users of Google Cloud, assuring them that their financial transactions conducted through the Lightning Network will be protected by robust security measures. Implications of this are far-reaching. It paves the way for increased adoption of Bitcoin, as the article stated, and as a viable form of payment, and positions the Lightning Network as a game-changing solution for the scaling of the Bitcoin network. With Google Cloud's vast infrastructure and global reach, this integration has the potential to accelerate the mainstream acceptance and usage of Bitcoin and Lightning. So as we witness this remarkable collaboration unfold, we are witnessing a monumental step towards a future where Bitcoin and some traditional institutions begin converging. And this integration of the Lightning Network and Google Cloud through the partnership with Voltage is an embodiment of the ongoing revolution where cutting-edge innovations like Bitcoin and established giants join forces to shape the financial landscape of tomorrow. So fasten your seatbelts. We're under 340 days until the next halving, and it's looking super bullish out there. Oh, and it looks like, what do we have here? Okay, so Robert Kennedy posted that there was some trouble with Team Kennedy and Instagram, and then commented, Elon Musk, would you like to do a space discussion with me next week? And RFK said, yeah, how's Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern? So it looks like RFK Jr. will be having a live spaces with Elon Musk on Monday. I'll see you freaks there. Be sure to check out this video and subscribe to Simply Bitcoin for your daily signal on the peaceful Bitcoin revolution. Have a great weekend and stay tuned as we'll be dropping more content over the weekend. Until next time, peace.